why I think why high school should teach more life-based classes. Have you ever felt completely ill-prepared for something in life, such as filling out your taxes or voting in an election or just keeping stuff on your calendar in order? American taxpayers made over 2.66 million math errors on their tax returns in the year 2020 alone. That's not merely a figure. That is an alarm. These miscalculations cost them gigantic penalties, and the majority of them could have been avoided had they received the slightest personal finance education. The fact is, we spend a few years in school learning algebra, chemistry, and ELA, or sometimes reading Shakespeare, but we're not necessarily taught the basic skills of adulthood. Today, I want to teach you why high school needs to have more life-based classes, namely financial literacy, civics, and time management. These are not add-ons, they are necessary. My first point is financial literacy. Let's start with financial literacy, which is understanding how money works. These days, most high school graduates don't even know how to do taxes, budget their money, or even understand credit card interests. I personally don't even... For me personally, I don't know what a credit score is. Didn't know what a credit score was until last year. Which is why we learn about such things as the 2.66 million tax return mistakes in 2020. And the worst part, these mistakes usually led to monetary penalties or jail time, but they can be eliminated altogether. School can easily offer a personal finance course that covers budgeting, saving, debt, loans, and tax preparation. Just imagine how much stress and confusion it would prevent in adulthood. It's not just good, it's good citizenship. Civics education. Second is civics education, studying your role as a citizen in the United States. Do you know that many young adults don't have a clue how the government works, or even how to vote? That's because civics has slipped quietly out of the school curriculum. Indeed, NPR reported that some schools are bringing back real-life skills, but that others are eliminating home economics and civics altogether due to important budget cuts or shifting priorities, like tests. But if students don't know how laws are made, how to advocate for change, or what is right, or what rights they have, how can they possibly participate in democracy? Civics isn't optional, it's what keeps society informed and functioning. And then time management. And finally, let's talk about time management, the secret skill that lies behind almost every success story. Consider it between extracurricular activities, part-time jobs, college applications, and classes. Students are at capacity, but how many of us have ever received an instruction on managing our time effectively? Suppose there were a class in scheduling, prioritizing, not procrastinating, and work-life balance. Students will not only achieve better grades, they'd be less stressed and more independent. Time management is a skill and needs to find its space within the classroom. So let me conclude by saying this. We spend over a decade in school, and yet we graduate still not knowing how to file taxes, vote in an election, or get our own work done on time. That's not a failure of the students, that's a failure of the system. By adding classes in financial literacy, civics, and time management, we can prepare students not just to pass the test, but to live. Because if school is meant to prepare us for the real world, then isn't it time to begin preparing us how to live there?